Good evening, and welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Selbert. Well, and Mray Yaja Kunya about this very platform. So, and we're going to talk about Santa Koroko into details with regards to all issues around the Porcupine Warriors. Well, you and I know, Sir Oba. Those who are new to the channel, do your best to subscribe to the channel so that you can enjoy the amazing content. Preserve na ya twapete edi amamo our channel. You so do your best to subscribe to the channel. Well, in today's edition, we're going to talk about and you may see our Santikoroko training. That is one. Again, we will talk about recruitment of Asante Koroko and the registration of the players at Kotoko a recruit. We will again talk about injury issues. And then there was a surprise visit at Asante Koroko training grounds. Nipa Kukuda Makuma Konai Eko Kotoko training grounds. And this time around, some part of their visit had something to do with many players ne kasa, but majority of the purpose behind their visit to Adakwajache was far from speaking to the players or motivating the players. Then, and as I'm penny free koye our the AJ Sports Complex. Nina Quinano ebem na daji ba yebe nyina ho adwuma e de amamo on this channel. My name is Obed Champon. You can call me Sir Obed. Wow. Ancient Seminase. Kumasi Asante Koroko transfer window assigning 7 players to augment their squad. After say Kotoko nyina tria say omuja players no fakese na kwan last year, and at the beginning of this season there was a need to beef up the various positions. Nana Penkra Kwesi wa IMC chairman of Asante Koroko to just say clearly recruitment so there were positions they needed to fill to make the club strong enough to remain competitive in the Ghana Premier League and also in the MTN FA Cup. These are the 2 major competitions available for Asante Koroko to participate. Well, penning for the Osia Kotoko signed goalkeeper Benjamin Chum from Young Apostles. And na Kotoko registered that. Kotoko fa a Abrante Fen Samson Duku Kwame Poku. And all these players said to me, I'm making the match day squad of Asante Koroko. In less than a week, Asante Koroko company for confirmed the signing of 4 players. Isaac Minta, Kwesi Asante, Daniel Ajeti, and Abrante Fen Michael Sifa. Now, the big question, and I'm out for Bisani said, the registration of these players, how far with it? Because I think news in about things Kotoko failed to register some of these players, and therefore some of these players, especially last 4 in Minta, Sifa, Ajete, and Asante, it very difficult for them to make the Kotoko 20-man squad on the ball against Karela. Whoa. And on TFG phone, 2 TMA Rihanna, Menura Sanseminum, I was only talking about the training and whether these players are fit or not. Because now in Dean Kobo and called the registration aspect of Onsema na enama bonting. Well, and as part of our production, we spoke to the leaders of Asante Koroko. Okay, on this very channel, nobody can confirm one. So Abrante Fen Isaac Mintadie, before Kotoko an announcement, now Kotoko do the last stage of his registration. I'm a biatum for Kotoko. It has been confirmed to me by the men behind the PC responsible for the registration. Sir Abrante Fen Isaac Minta has been successfully registered, and therefore, if it's about registration, officer, it's all about the technical team and their readiness to either use him or not. Last week, you catch us say 1 year training, the whole of the week. This week, you could train and catch us say 1 year training every single day. Now, let me confirm it to you that this week, so check it training now. Everybody other news so. Kwame Poku remains the main striker for Kotoko in terms of Nipa Obelidi Asante Kotoko attack based on the Ekoso Ewa Dakwejachi. Samson Aduku Emeki, the 20-man squad alongside Jordan Emisa. But it's early days yet. But 90% of Kotoko's training for this week has been concluded. And based on that, the idea need to tell us, so Kotoko 20-man squad neba. Now say Isaac Mintel Remu, I'm a Jordan and Mr. Bench. Don't be surprised. Because from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday, it looks like the technical team on the other side of the coin, based on Kotoko training, we are seeing more of Minta and Eduku and Omu Pushi Kwame Poku Kakra. Let me put it in that way. It's last week, me catch all say Edukun ebe free bench ababe replace one of the front three. Now wababe can any of them to operate on. Sana week was we free Isaac Minta. So Minta to make the match day squad is 90% confirmed after registration, fitness, and tactical issues have all been resolved over the camp of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Still on the new players. Daniel Adjete training for 4 days last week. This week was I training the entire period. None of the training and our branch of Daniel Adjete MSA. So if the technical team based on fitness, a green pen and I assign say a dem for Daniel Adjete. You can recovery who has some. But that is up to the technical team. This training is different from the knee of the technical team, and therefore it will be difficult for me to conclude. Say obey out. But why you training the entire period? Also, confirmation about say the IT in the documents about the toss and table so he has been duly registered. Edematima Yefana Santikoroko. Now, and me catch them say, Moa training ground. That was even in the morning. Mu branch and Michael Sefa, all because bad training. But me kesi su dia say ne, obe making the first appearance. It was Sante Kotoko training grounds. Well, just as we said yesterday, and then Michael Sefa making the first appearance. It was Sante Kotoko training grounds. Michael Sefa's registration has been duly confirmed after Port City FC. All the necessary documents and Sana Ukwada ni Bechemno almost sent it ma Sante Kotoko. Emma Sante Kotoko more secretariat here overnight. It me making sure send a registration I go through. Why just one training? And as to say, and obey enough because normally Kotoko bench no sha utiminya one defensive midfielder. Nebu anwenya one offensive, 2 strikers, 1 goalkeeper, 1 winger, 1 fullback and 1 center back. Sana ya na tie ewo Kotoko bench. But as to say one training, ebetimi ama na ewure no china and ye 20-man squad beba. But I can tell you see ebe hu no stadium ni unveiling ebe koso ebe yina kire. But one training there, I would doubt whether technical team no ebetimi na ewure. Nipa asa sabre me no ka say aminyanya confirmation of his registration. Akwesi Asante. Me come in sem na me careful. Me careful pa. That mean say got company for training ITs. Meaning say ITs na ba be drew. But I know nkyerese betimi a confirm say the registration so I go through. Ese say me ti free obi asum. Na ema me ho to me ansa ma be ka akere. Ti ono de me ni hwe ka Efa ne registration so bi na can fine me de obi wo me obi a metie free na no ansa na ma confirm sa na me ye madwuma na ena ewa Asante Kotoko training grounds. The other unfortunate news is that Kwesi Asante anye training ewa Asante Kotoko training grounds. And he had an excellent training. Frankly speaking, excellent training. It was one trainer. Instantly you love him. And as someone can say, he's the Marcelo. You see that especially how he loves to search forward. General training there or score positive marks. Emma more mufra Asante Kotoko training e benyina. Senki interview bi ne ebo akyerɛwa. Ka obete eye abasobody abranti ene je. Ene he saw call with high hopes. But unfortunately, when Timi anye training, our Asante Kotoko side, Kwesi Asante missed training today. He was present, but Otna dug out the entire time. Didn't Otna dug out? Mimbo misirimun kawaha. But it appears that now there was a slight medical situation. And as a medical team, no, a cocoa address. The Kotoko training happened without Kwesi Asante. He came around, observed the training, but did not kick a ball. Ewo Asante Kotoko side. Eno di free oba. Jete mamo. Aha. You say medical team no one ho. But senior Isaac Mintadi and one by Yambe Kaheno. Saasuna we yebe. I mean, he recently signed for Kotoko. You have to be smart. There is difference between getting the news and presenting the news. You should be smart to know how to present the news. In the American on here said 1 year training, not a dug out or medical team for any be beno. I normally didn't come a son and name. But I cannot say so we pra as a matter of fact. Ewo eye incomodienum. No ye Kwesi Asante dia wo ha ye de ma sefa ye training aka Kwesi Asante entimi anye training. Samson Aduku, Isaac Minta, the catcher will say these two players are set to make the 20-man squad of Asante Kotoko based on the omoye. I mean, so who's the technical team ni boni trinko. Juma ko chogumu catcher Minta out musa or kopak and so okoya. Ujine chira wutimi, and you can see it. See a chep team no na unse Jordan and Miss Ateda out. Na ji se Minta any Aduku ye. Maybe a coach yi Kwame Poku free ha. Ama Kwame akotena se. Na coach di Aduku free ha. Ebe shaha ansa na mi emisa aba be Minta ho a. Should tell you a lot about the dynamics and what is set to happen at the training grounds. Yan twaso ewo insemu. And then 25 players and a training at Asante Kotoko. Key architect Mason Fernando Wisdom Bassi. So you confirm one more. The last 2 weeks on sea training grounds. Fernando Wisdom Bassi for 2 weeks. Okay, a journalist and a Kasai from Nigeria. When Bassi Baya, ye interview try to know more about Bassi. He made a wonderful submission about the player. The Okani said, Bassi is a wonderful player. But this issue and why on team rising through the top and they bought top Nigerian players in count. It's an issue of inconsistency and injuries. Okani pain say inconsistency, any injuries na ha Bassi. Ose Bassi timi bobo kama ne. Ade ebe chen was the supporters ni nyina the pressure good coach no so you know. But in the next game, you realize that the narrative changed completely. Eya na edin so be repeated the no in the last match. And Osade to so say in matches ani jana so no. O ha beti say Bassi pra. Kotoko kobo dream sepsi. And okopeke and knock ewo ho. Obekaya Kotoko Diana. That was one match we see from Pa. Oko pike knock so doma. Ane harding. And osako pike knock with dreams. And after dreams, diano, Kotoko Midiama. Kotoko accelerate. Kotoko fishing FC. Mrs. Matches in. And the week before Kotoko, Kobo Midiama after Gold Stars game, no, just one training. And then the master Kotoko. So for the past 3 to 4 weeks, Fernando Wisdom Bassi training away, in through a year 5. Now for an international player, so we jinem ne unfin ochana with code chromati, or chinachi wabeti, or chinachi unfin with tea any sad yena. A ya nam penny for ding come over the way forward. One shana with tea ebe kicker. So it's early days yet to pass any verdict on Fernando Wisdom Bassi because but this weekend we are a 16 league matches and 4 FA Cup matches. And Otimi remaining fit, these are 20 matches that he can use it to change the ideas and perception of the Santikoro technical team over him. But so fairly there, based on the number of players that Kotko say Bassi, Saka, Peter Aqua, Awuche, Albert Amwa, Kwame Poku, Isaac Minta, Samson Eduku, Voka, and Godfred Kudia. Marco 10. So pushi baba ya kwana nimnadi Emmanuel entry kwana nimane numbers ne doors pa. At the end of the season, Kotko pruning. They will sell some and they will prune some. And if when Timia recover, not send another Nigerian journalist ne kind san ebe and a lot can happen to Fernando Wisdom Bassi. And you no pen number, our good friend Elvis Chebafo last week in one keke ball and Fama Santikoroko Wednesday, Thursday, Friday Chebafo Awuche SONC Kotko training grounds. And finally, ya confirm one more say yenyanentie say Emmanuel entry a picking knock last week Friday Kotoko air training ebra coach team no na o check the other side na ubenya Solomon Sa Samuel Tinedu and Emmanuel entry so I'm the middle 3 over the other side whilst in team menu na when your brand here your friend Bay and ya so the other side no Emmanuel entry complaining said na ya technical team no man ko on Friday. But it will make the squad on Saturday, but ball game will be on Sunday. But after that, we miss all training of Kumasi Asantuko require wishing a speedy recovery. They didn't communicate with Prakakra and Kotoko the official announcement Ebeba on exactly why Emmanuel entry has been missing from the training grounds of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I know if you apart from that. Player be a man bonidin be about training. Inti Benjamin Chum, Fatau Sedu, Frederick Kasare, Mohamed Kamara, Daniel Ajete, Lord Amwa, Asante the Mekacho so watana bench the entire time. Patrick Esiedu, Henry Ansu, Ablo Samba, Michael Sefa, Tinedu, Michael Chei Jamana, Solomon Sa, Samuel Tinedu, Justice Blay in Team Menu Babayaya. No Emmanuel entry. Voka, no Godfred Kudia, no Bassi, no Awuche, no Albert Amoa, Kwame Poku present, Isaac Minta, Samson, Eduku Dawuda Saka. Omunyina present. Ewa Santoko training. I know AD free oba yeti emamo. Wala wiano ena yede two menim say infa ekuta ene tresa Santoko. There are plans and penny for the Guaquem say as soon as possible. The main pitcher Santico Yesu training last 2 months and I'm penny for sprinklers at the best so. The plan is that an operia umber water pitch and send you and found send your penny besino park ninya ding not at training boys and copy injury. Penny 4 year, but it still appears a main pitch, First one na wura dakwaja achia uhunu still in futuro kakra ene ope kakra so. Now the other pitch Asante company 4 year hybrid pitch me catch say the plan was omumani fu anu metwa so no metime to srene free so egu hihye mu say eni kwan say by the end of this month Asante team no be moving from the old pitch to the new pitch. That is the plan of the IMC. And Asante Kotoko training. Ye told the Enyani who say Land Cruises miensa about the sea Asante Kotoko training grounds. On you who say Nana Pinkra akwesi wa kontomponi aferi hene nansi di amount for the friend ye Florentino Perez. Ni nyina na ye say e basayan top players. Emma technical team adwen enwu enfiri omoso in terms of availability of players or penyina yepa. Transfer window utimu say clubs bebre anto ba kotko the 7 every position bia na sinto bia no. The IMC ayo adwuma ehun so asi from ehon ne ehun so penyina fe na pia former NSA director Santi region so be kai openyina Ebre Kumasi Asante Kotoko Boase. First game Asante Kotoko boy or Boase against young apostles. No crane nyame say na pitch no na nyefe. Ema ye nyina etwa ball. Asante Kotoko company for said ebi. Why did they decide to choose a year of Boase over Brankese? Because at that time, now the Dr. Kwame Che Sports Complex, na pitch ne ye pa. Enti ye bo Asante Kotoko company for echi. Na ho na muko fa opanyine fe ne Yawapia. Edine ba eye Oboase together with Dr. Ike. In 2 weeks time, no Oboase pitch na start ye green and green and green. I can confirm it to you, sir, the IMC of Asante Kotoko. I engaged the former NSA director Asante Region, Mr. Apia, on how he can help as soon as possible to fix the 2 pitches, natural grass pitches. Our Asante Kotoko training ground, send a baby befitting and ready for proper training to avoid any form of injury based on training our team. No, no penny no, ebe PM ewa dakwaja achi no nti. And I'm the 2 when him say in common fakese no, ho ne ba dakwaja achi no, na enye because of ye be motivated players name pitch no and dwumadi no be descend here and you ma betimi agu akwan mu as soon as possible Kotoko be jai old pitch ni so training no ma ko new pitch na and how omuko new pitch ni so as soon as possible old one no you betimi renovate the send Kotoko be nya 2 solid training pitches at the AJ Sports Complex. Emma sound common nyina akokos me catch you say last week Nana Pinkra kwesi wa any coach akwesi PSA contractors now we in charge of Adakwaja Ache Sports Complex ni omu din komo bebre etwa so ko Oboase eko share the as good omo pitches no anyhow Kotoko betimi aye yebi e wo Kumasi e no ka ho ene the other Land Cruiser no na the contractor are in charge of the AJ Sports Complex the Kings project and no so ka ho and omuko piemu ewo eye AJ omuko didin komo bebre nti sane ye de to wanim emre bi atwam say the ending of January the AJ Sports Complex activities besa start nene penifo timi ko piemu o a kakum wo de meetings outdoor eco pp so on how they can start a year the AJ Sports Complex project before a year February. Makachiro said the AstroTurf no Asante Kotoko IMC penifo timi akọ a year kroro anim akọ chirichirim on how they want it to be, one being 7 aside, the other being 11 aside. Ni nyina mu chirichirim akọ and then the contractors no together with Mr. Ayapia eko PM ho nti ya hwe anim se animanim ya enche pitch no besan nya ne green state ne back send omo ye omo magic e wo Oboase. After that Nana Pinkra after say team ni ye training on the coach Malik Jabel and the boys needing come ma catch us say
IMC ni koye technical meeting no. Almost one thing they want to avoid is complacency. Oh, complacency. Any share for. And I say the Drew. Any bit me show be na ochina otwa na akroma de ko. Na share kotokon they don't want that. So bonuses has been cleared. Salary for January has been cleared. And Nana Penkrane boys Nikodin come for almost 15 minutes. Based on time I set a watch. That was after training. And commonly be I expect to say better from how they would openly welcome the new players. And so that they will work together as brothers. What team were coming away in Bochen way be anywhere. In penny for expected team. Or more expected togetherness, love, and happiness. Number 2, management of complacency. Yashewe. Into a duru in penny for pay because Santa got a company for person that top. Na omutimi dominating. Na omutimi G-League. Nana, based on the Mensaka and Bisa players, so why be how no? Don't hesitate to inform the technical team and deal with the technical team about the bomb IMC na Manhyia so that they can solve it for you that fast. Now we jina park iswa. Wait me aboni ye. Ede ama Santa Koroko. Enti. Ene. Nyoma ho do see wakotko training grounds. Eni aye ho adwuma ede ama ho. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.